Hello, hi there Scorpios. I do hope that you are well. This is your monthly love reading for the month of March 2022. And I'm a psychic, and how I work is I interpret the information that I get from my own spirit guides. And later on I will also be putting some cards to also see if there's any additional messages in what you need to know when it comes to your particular set of circumstances or the theme when it comes to your love affairs this month. So, hi for joining me here. Scorpios. Now, Scorpios, for me, in the most, have been one of the signs that have been going through a lot of heavy recovery. So, sun, moon, rising, doesn't matter. But if it's your sun in particular, you'll probably be feeling it heavier than most. And the other thing also for Scorpios is that the nodes astrologically also changed, and Scorpio is South Node, and what lies beneath. So some of the aspects for all signs, but particularly if you have that as your sun, moon, or rising, will be more affected sometimes in the more negative. So this year, don't get me wrong, is full of so much abundance for you, but it's full of also a lot more healing than ever before. Now, for me, I think that's a positive because it means that you thrive the most in all areas of your life because of it. And again, in the February month, but particularly in the March month, there is something that my guys want to say to you, that you're heading absolutely in the right direction when it comes to everything that you're trying to be, how you are healing, how you're recovering, how you want your love life to eventually pan out. You're heading in that right direction. That path that you are on, you're heading in that direction. They're saying it's an opportunity now for you, and I hope some of you have been doing it, particularly with the 222 portal energy, to start writing your own scripts, your new script. You almost need to take the old book of you, scramble it up, throw it in the bin. Yeah? It's gone. Yeah? That version of you no longer exists. It's time to write a new script, is what they're saying, with the help of your own spirit guides and the universe. Because that's what the recovery process is. This is what this year's energy is about. It's about transforming that aspect of you. That old version doesn't exist. All the time you linger in the past. Why? It doesn't exist anymore. That's not the version of you. That helped you to get to this place. But it's now your time to write a script. You are writing it, not somebody else. Yeah? So that's the way they're setting the tone and the theme when it comes to you and your love life. It's about how you are writing the story now and not others writing the story. How you are in control of the pen and how others are not in control of the pen as you go forward. And how you need to have faith and trust in yourself, not just the universe, but yourself, about how you write your own script. They're so proud of you. Like, out of all the readings I've done, that's the one I feel the most emotional about. They're so proud of you for all of the work that you've done and all the healing that you have done to feel like you're working towards a sense of peace, and they know it's not been easy. But they're so proud of you. So firstly, there's a few things. This is some specific things. They're saying for those of you who have gone through separation and divorce in particular, it will settle in your favour. So anything you feel anxious about, that will settle in your favour. Another way that I want to look at that also as well, that's more specific for those of you where that doesn't apply, and it's just about injustices that have happened in past connections or what you've been healed from, that you think maybe there won't be any justice or karma. Oh yes, there will be. Oh yes, there will. Yeah? What was unfairly done to you, they say, will be undone. What will be put right for you. And particularly for a lot of you where, again, they're so proud of you for the inner work that you have done. And then the other message they also want to give when it comes to your love life is they are saying the past is the past, to not look backwards. Firstly, if you think about it this way, whenever we look into the past, particularly if it's not pleasant, it makes us depressed. And when we look too far into the future, it makes us anxious. We sometimes have to stay right where we are. And right now, you are here with the pen in your hand, writing your own script. There's no need, they're saying, for you to hang on to the old version of yourself. It has no place in the new world that you're stepping into, and all the delights that it will bring with you also. Yeah? So, with that being said, They want you, so there's so much about praising you, sorry, Scorpios. I know it's about your love life, but they're saying the way that you've supported yourself, and to say that you've not been, for any of you that feel like you've been on your own, you haven't been. I know some of you had friends and family, but they're saying from a spiritual perspective, you have not been on your own. A lot of things happened because they were supposed to be removed, but you have been comforted and held and everything by your spirit guides, by your ancestors. So some of you may need to know that message, that you've not been on your own. Right, your strength, they're going to say, is going to be rewarded, and it does start in March. So the recovery that started in this month amplifies when you go into next month. My guide's saying you're writing your own script, but you are on the market. You are on the market, yeah? I feel like this applies to so many people that are single, yeah? Trying to get over it. I think if you're in a connection, Scorpio, this won't apply to you so much, yeah? You might just be feeling more invigorated. But for me, this is about Scorpios who are healing. You're on the market, writing your own script. You are the one in control. You're not allowing other people to be in control. If their heart space and what they have to offer you does not match what you have to offer somebody, it's not up for discussion anymore. Because the dialogue isn't, well, if I give so much to that person, maybe they'll give back to me, and they never do. And you thinking, well, is there something wrong with with me? Am I asking too much? No, because you don't ask of others that you would not give to them. So never think that your standards are too high, and never think that way, because you are the one writing your new script right now. You are the one who is, if you want to give your heart, which is big and beautiful, that you have nurtured back to this whole sense of being repaired. Why on earth would you give it to somebody who would just treat it like crap? Sorry, some of you might hear my son in the background. He suddenly got loud. He's in another room, but he's having a discussion with somebody, and I can hear him. But anyway, hopefully you can't. But you've got, you're on the market. So I feel like you're going to have a bit more, the first time probably in a long time, where you're feeling like you're ready. Yeah, and that you've got this, and that you can handle this, and you're not going to suffer falls. I don't get fear. Yeah. Now, some of you will be active about that. Some of you might not be ready to, but it's a mindset. Yeah. For some of you, it will mean I'm ready to be on the market. If it happens, it happens. But in the meantime, I'm just doing me. No more tears, no more crying, no more recovery. Just me. I'm not going to look on the past and think poor me anymore. I'm not going to feel like it doesn't work out. Not that. That's old energy, old me. I'm not doing that anymore. And also, more importantly, my guides are saying here, you are now for once going to really start to trust your feelings. Why? Because you have a whole new perspective on things. You have a whole new understanding on people and things. And because of that education, as harsh as it was, there is no way that you could be aligned to anybody that does not fit. Because you will see it. There's no more being blind to it. So with that comes a new sense of confidence that when you see it, you will not accept it. My guides are saying this is where the Scorpio comes out. The ruthlessness comes out. It will be, you will just cut it off at the head. You will not, someone tries to fool you, give you less, not give you as much. Done. Done. Aries had a very similar read where they were a little bit ruthless. I think you don't realise it yet, even for some of you watching this and you're still in recovery. You don't realise that actually you're like a superwoman or superman right now. The strength is night and day. So your recovery is amazing. And I can understand why Spirit has been so proud of you, because it is amazing. And if you think about the analogy they're giving me, which is that you're the one writing your own script, it means you can be whoever you want. Whoever you want. Yeah? So who do you want to be? Superwoman? Superman? Maybe you want to be something a bit more darker. It's your story. The version of who you're becoming is a force of nature because of your experiences, not in spite of it. Yeah? Love you too. Yes, you missed Cancer, but don't worry, I will be posting them on my YouTube channel. Don't worry. So we're going to pull some cards, because my guides are basically saying, I know this is a love reading, but in order for you to be moving towards the love, it needed the recovery part. And so what they're saying in this month is, for those of you where this applies, is that recovery is so palpable that you're like a little magnet. And if you want to be on the market, which a lot of you will be, you can't go wrong. And there ain't no way you're meeting the same type of people. It's just not possible. The way that you've healed, the way that you can see things, the way you see through things and see through people, the way that you've said what you wanted, the way you have confidence in yourself because of this, and really deep down knowing that you're a good person, that you deserve it. It's impossible for you to be in line to somebody, because even if they remotely did, you would see it a mile off and you'd run. They wouldn't have a chance. Yeah? So, they want you to work on yourself, continue to work on yourself, but also work on your projects, work on your plans, work on your personal development, work on your career. There seems to be something quite significant for some Scorpios, not all, where meeting somebody through work. So actually, the more you focus on yourself and you're writing your own scripts, the more the universe will put you in contact. So let's take work out of it. Let's say the more you're focused on you and you're saying yes to people. Yeah, I'll go to that party. Yeah, I'll babysit. Yeah, I'll meet your brother. I'll meet your sister. And then suddenly, boom, it's because you are putting yourself in that vibration, but putting yourself first. The universe opened doors. You just need to go through them. You just need to say yes. Yeah? Because of your healing and because you're trusting yourself, if that makes sense. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that. I can hear. Sorry, there is some background noise that I'm hoping stops. So that's one of the cards. The energy starts in March for you, but I would be surprised for those of you who do want to be in a connection this year. It will happen. You're fully in control of it. You need to see the script writing like also you literally script writing your own manifestations. For those of you that did the 2022 portal, the wish card thing, trust me, I would be surprised if you're not telling me at the end of the year that you are very much in the situation that you asked for yourself to be in. Yeah, that you wanted to be aligned to. This is about you trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, knowing that you've healed enough, that you can see the darkness in somebody and you can see the light in somebody. There's no need to question your intuition anymore, because some of it was about intuition, some of it was about education, some of it was about the experiences that you needed to go through in order to see the differences. So do not question whether your intuition will be incorrect or wrong or right when it comes to somebody, because you will be. Your experiences that you've gone through are all the things that you needed, all the tools that you needed to make sure it didn't happen. And I know there may be some of you right now today that's like, well, I'm still through the healing process. I don't even know if that's even possible. Don't worry. See that moon there? It's all being illuminated to you slowly and surely. Yeah? What you may not see. Look, there's two guys fighting over this person. That's how abundant you're going to be. Yeah? Fighting over anybody else. They're fighting over you. You just need to show up and write your own script. And I know it's been dark, and I know it's been hard, and I know the recovery's been painful, and some of you are, in the quiet of your mind thinking, but what if it doesn't? Release that. Please release it. It is not possible. That pain, that nightmare, the whole situation taught you a big lesson. Because you're only going to be victorious. I'm simplifying these cards because of time. And my spirit guides have already said a lot. But basically, you're the one that deserves to be cherished. And with that energy and you having that inner knowing that you are deserving of that and the experience so that you never have anybody try to kid you again or fool you again, you end up to victory. This is a victory card for me. So, yeah, Sag next. However, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I've got 15 minutes until I have to do some work. So I've got only Sagittarius and Aquarius to do. So I have to take a call for half an hour. And then I have a little bit of a break. So I will do both of them then. So in about 45 minutes, guys, sorry, I will be able to do Sagittarius and Aquarius. So come back in literally 45 minutes and you'll see me here for Sagittarius and Aquarius. All right. So anyway, guys, I will be back in 45 minutes to do the last two. If you missed the others, don't worry, they will be posted on my YouTube channel later today or tomorrow. Okay, they will be uploaded, don't worry.